Hey, Hope. Well, it's been a long time since we've talked. I think maybe too long. I've been so busy this last year with my health, my own health, and getting used to talking with these stupid teeth. What a pain in the butt. But tonight, a lot of times I listen to videos at night to see what people are doing and what they're saying and all that kind of stuff. And I stumbled across your channel. I come there quite often and listen to your videos. I don't always leave comments anymore to anyone. It's not just you. And we can't seem to meet up on Skype most of the time. But I'm really concerned this time. I feel like you no longer have an eating disorder, but you are an eating disorder. I feel like your life doesn't center around anything else but your eating disorder. And that's how it's become you. And I don't know exactly where that came about. I remember thinking this a long time ago. And I don't know if that makes sense to you or anybody else, but there comes a point where we have to make a conscious choice about who we are, who we want to be, and where we're going to go with our life. I think sometimes you feel like no one would pay attention to you or listen to you if you didn't have your eating disorder. And that's not true. You have so many other good qualities about you that no one really gets to see. And I think the reason that your family doesn't even say anything anymore, especially your mother, is because they've seen so much pain in the last year or last few years with your father that maybe they're disengaging because they know what the final outcome is going to be. And that's going to be your death. I also know from being suicidal myself several times that when you're in that spot, sometimes you can't see that. And you can't even, that doesn't even come to your mind, and you can't feel that. And in fact, you feel nothing. I'm not for sure what the answer is. I guess you just have to really make a decision. Do you want to live, or do you want to die? I hope that you choose life, because you have a lot to offer. You have a lot of information about this disease that you can share with everyone without actually having the disease. You know every manipulative way to work everyone around you, even yourself, that there's really no stopping you now. And I always get like hate mail after I do a video to you because people don't understand the relationship we have. So I guess that's what I'm asking you. Do you want to live? Do you want to live long enough to see your mother live longer and become happy again? And your nephews that you love so much? Do you want to watch them grow up and get married and have families of their own? Because that will happen. And maybe someday even for you. I'm sorry if I've let you down this last year and have not been there enough for you. But as you know, I've been ill. Had plenty of crap going on, And actually, my daughter's wedding is in 2 weeks, so we're getting ready for that. I know what it's like to have a disease, and that's exactly what this is. It's a disease. Just like my bipolar was a disease. But at some point, I had to say, okay, am I going to let this control me for the rest of my life? Am I just going to sit back and find ways to say, oh, I acted this way because I was bipolar? Excuses. And in the end, you feel alone and you feel like there's nobody out there and there's nobody that cares. And it's really far from the truth. It's just that nobody knows what to say anymore. And I think that's where your family is. And I think that's why they don't say anything anymore, because they know they have already said everything there is to say. You're getting close to your dad's 1-year anniversary of being gone. You know that pain you feel in your heart for him? You know how bad that feels sometimes? What you're doing is killing yourself. And then your mother is going to have 2 people that she loves gone. You have to find another focus. Something that doesn't have to do with your eating disorder. You have to stop being the disorder and becoming you. And I know that you don't know who that is anymore. But I challenge you to start finding who Hope really is, who Carol Ann really is. And I know I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The only true answer is Jesus. The only way that we can be set free from any afflictions is Jesus. He knows each and every step that we take before we take it. He's always watching us. I'm sure at night he sends his angels just to surround you and protect you, because he's afraid that you're going to do something that's going to take your life. And it's not your turn yet. I surely don't want to see you go. And especially not that way. It's kind of like the first time I almost committed suicide. I chose the most strange and painful way, and it really surprised me. At that point, no one could have really said, "Hey, you're being selfish. Get this taken care of." Because I no longer could think. Maybe you shouldn't be living alone. Maybe there should be someone watching over you and keeping their eye on you constantly. This is very serious. I see that you're losing weight, and that's good. But wouldn't you be more proud of yourself if you were doing it in a way that you knew was healthy? It may not be as fast, but you've lost enough right now that you can start right here. I pray that you take this in the right way, because I love you. We've been friends for a long, long time. And I want to continue to have you around for a long, long time. So, come out of being your eating disorder and start being the beautiful Carol Ann that I know and love. God bless you. And I love you.